A lot of sporty looks on the Phoenix players here in the Valley of the Sun. This is a shot from earlier as they came down the tunnel. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Bradley Beal.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the Clippers starting five. Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point. And for Phoenix, the big three for the Suns all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the four. Allen is out there with Nurkic. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
It's George on the wing. Harden outside. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Paul George is always about making the right play. What a pretty pass.
Beal with it. Booker looking around. It's Durant on the wing. Clock at 6. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Nurkic misses the layup. Allen against George. Pass to Leonard. Here's Man. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Nurkic. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Booker against Harden. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Booker, not the guy you want to foul, gentlemen. This guy is one of the best from the stripe there is in the game.
And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Clippers. Westbrook against Booker. It's Durant on the wing. He feeds it to Nurkic. And the rejection by Zubac.
How about Zubac? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Teardrop shot. KD's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And this is what we've come to expect from Russell Westbrook. Yes, he can be an explosive scorer, but if his teammate is open, he will put it on time and on target.
In his short career, Terrence Mandors has been asked to play a variety of positions and roles.
And Kevin, that's a testament to his adaptability. He has started, he's come off the bench. One thing we know nightly, he's going to be tremendous with his energy and competitive spirit.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Booker dishes to Beal. Back to Booker, fires the three. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Booker's got 6 points.
He set him up. Booker's going to knock it down. Great execution there.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The pass to Zubac.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Over Booker. Westbrook, no good. Suns trail by 3. .144 left in the first quarter. KD against Leonard. The high post shot. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
From outside the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
How about the shooting percentage, though? In the low 30s. That tells you all you need to know.
I think indicative of some breakdowns in their offensive execution. You don't create any open looks, and they couldn't make the ones they were taking.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. So for the Suns, Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. And Gordon subbed in for Allen. And then for the Clippers, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. P.J. Tucker comes in for George. And it's Powell in for Terrence Mann. Westbrook passes to Tucker. Outside Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Los Angeles with another miss. It's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Pass to Booker. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Leonard against Booker. Lets it go from 14. Powell pulls it in. Westbrook surveying the D. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead, leading by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. You've got Drew Eubanks. Bradley Beal is out there with Gordon. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Okogie in at the 3. We know Doors officiating is always going to be a point of contention. But some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, once upon a time, Kevin Durant said he was tired of being second. Now, some thought he was chasing clout, but he clarified it, saying, I just lost in the finals. It wasn't about, I want to be the best ever. I don't care about that. I want to wake up every day and do what I do. If we win, I know that comes with me being the best that I can be. Kevin?
David, I love the fact he is focused on the process. And thank you for giving us that report. Here's Okogie, defended by George. O'Neal passes to Okogie. Shoots the three. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
That's an unwise shot. I'm sure coach and teammates would have preferred he swing the ball for a better opportunity.
To the middle. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A kick out to O'Neal. Here's Okogie. Scoreless thus far. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Young's checked in for the Suns. Grayson Allen comes in for Josh Okogie. And the Clippers with the change here too. Brown's checked in. Down low. And Young kicks to Allen. Over George. And again, it's the Suns missing. Los Angeles leading by 5. Brown finds Westbrook. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
Russell Westbrook wants to keep the defense honest, so he'll make just enough three-point shots to do exactly that.
To the inside. Here's Beal. Passes it to Young. Allen with the ball. The Suns need to get a shot off. O'Neal misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Westbrook kicks to George. Brown outside. Westbrook dishes to Powell. Back to Westbrook. Plumlee sets the pick for Westbrook. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. And the Suns here with a different look. Bol, he's checked in for Young. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. Okogie's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Devin Booker in for Bradley Beal. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Ford comes in for Brown. Mann's checked in for George. And James Harden subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Eubanks, he's checked in for Bol. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at the Clippers, they've had a great season, and will look to extend that into the playoffs. And, of course, Phoenix, just a few spots below there.
And I think for the Suns, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Here's Harden. Allen against Powell. Harden inside the three-point line. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Clippers leading by 3. Here's Harden. That's tipped.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And he gets it to go.
Now forget the analytics. If KD's shooting it, I'll take it all day.
Harden against Booker. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
and some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Phoenix making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Eubanks. And Beal subbed in for Josh Okogie. And then for the Clippers, Amir Coffey's jacked in for Norman Powell. And it's Russell Westbrook in for James Harden. Leonard, no luck.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And the free throw is good, now leading by one. And it's Phoenix's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And the points coming for them now, Greg in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
KD looking around. Shoots over Leonard. KD's shot is good. Durant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. KD, some great work for you defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
They're so tough, but we're playing hard. You know, guys are getting beat, but we're helping each other out, and that's what we have to do if we want to win this game.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters.
Well, the starters need to thank those guys coming off the bench. They were asked to pick up the scoring slack, and they did. Total team effort in the first half.
Well, it's interesting rotation that they've got. Lots of pieces to mix and match. Versatility is one of their key strengths.
And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
Well, I think for the Clippers, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavering. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. George and Leonard are the forwards. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Harden, and it's Mann in at the 2-guard position. Harden has a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. Harden against Booker. Inside, here's Nurkic. Banked in off the glass. Nurkic has got his first points of the game.
In the paint, Nurkic's height makes him such a challenge to defend. It's really easy for him to get that shot off in rhythm. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh! KD
passes to Beal. feeds it to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. To the paint, here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And they call an illegal screen here. Let's see some of the numbers here for James Harden.
And their analytics department won't be happy with the dip in his effective field goal percentage this month. He's not taking the smart shots he was earlier in the season, maybe trying to do a little bit too much.
Leonard with the screen on Booker. It's Harden with the drive and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, when you combine Durant's size with his vision and the touch on his passing, it's easy for him.
The Clippers trail. Here's Harden. The pass to man. George finds Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Harden. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, James Harden has run millions of pick and rolls in his career. He is the master of it. Understands what the defense concedes and then goes right at it.
Booker with no one around. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The transfer of the Phoenix Suns last season to new ownership ended a tumultuous chapter for the team and for the league. The new leadership aggressively made the trade for Kevin Durant last year and for Bradley Beal this summer. It's a great roster, and the Suns' $4 billion sales price reflects the sense that this Phoenix market is one of the sleeping giants in the NBA. Kevin?
I agree. On the rise. David, thanks.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA.
Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A kick out to O'Neal. Durant with it. Leonard picks him up. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Beal. Shoots over Zubac. The shot by Beal, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Right side, Westbrook. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Harden on the wing. Great D that time from Nurkic. Suns trail by 3. Beal, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Beal. From the arc. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Bradley Beal is one of the most difficult individuals to guard in the league. No surprise he comes up with the drawn foul there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And GA for Bradley Beal. Finally a chance to contend with these Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, for so long, folks wondered how long he'd languish in a losing situation in D.C. Now he has an opportunity to play into June.
Leonard kicks to Powell. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Westbrook. Here's Leonard. And it's blocked. And now the Suns a fast break. Now Beal. Here's Eubanks. Good. And it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Allen. Drew Eubanks out there with O'Neal. And there's Gordon, and it's Booker in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Tucker the pass to George. Tucker a screen. Second shot opportunity. Goes up again. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 2. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Phoenix. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Allen with it. George picks him up. Booker, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Tucker finds George. Phoenix grabs the miss. Eubanks got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Booker. And the layup falls.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
And the Clippers call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Nurkic checked in for Eubanks. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Eric Gordon. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for P.J. Tucker. Mann's checked in for Powell. And it's Harden in for Russell Westbrook. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He begged them, don't give up. He told his guys 1 possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Booker the pass to Beal. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Zubac a screen on Booker. Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Harden against Booker. Outside, Beal. KD against Leonard. Durant down low. The layup off target. Harden kicks to Zubac. He dishes it to Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Booker outside. Inside, Nurkic. Outside for KD. 3-pointers off the mark. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting on the wing. Harden. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, this team leans heavily on James Harden when the game is hanging in the balance. Mr. Harden with a big shot.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And that one swishes right in.
Devin Booker with the big shot. He may be young, but he's got big-time game.
George passes to Zubac. Back to George. Zubac with the screen for George. Takes the 13-footer. Green for 2 points. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Paul George loves delivering when the game is on the line at his absolute best.
And the pass to Beal. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Beal's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Suns.
Oh, key bucket from Beal. How about that under pressure?
And they had a foul to give, but they want to use it on the ground.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Timeout called. The Suns, they're trailing by 3. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Down low, Nurkic.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Zubac, a screen on Booker. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Boy, that's a big-time finish at the critical moment. Zubac with a clutch shot.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Booker the pass to Beal. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
That's just a great shot by a great scorer. Bradley Beal in the house.
Harden outside. There's the drive. Yes!
Well, if you need a bucket, there's no guy you probably want more than James Harden doing his thing. Ball on the string, you need to score it, no problem.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 2. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And here's Booker. Beal from long range. Got it to fall! It went down! He got it to fall!
He did it!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
You couldn't dream up a more dramatic finish. 3 points right as the buzzer sounds. This is a ball game people will be talking about for quite some time.
And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much here with Kevin Durant. It seems like even with some adversity thrown your way, you guys find a way.
When we're moving the basketball, we just relying on each other. And, we're just believing in each other, man. No matter what, we just stick together.
It was very obvious that was the case. Thanks, KD. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
Make your hell gaming.